All right, hockey fans, strap in. We're going deep on week 2 of the HTFL. Let me tell you, these games were wild.
Buckle up.
Yeah, seriously. Some seriously crazy plays. I mean, talk about starting with a bang. Red versus blue, 15 seconds in, Blues Rob Berry scores.
Wow.
I know, right? But here's the thing. He's basically lying down on the ice when he gets it in the net.
Oh, I've got to see this. What a way to kick things off. You don't see that every day.
Right. It's like he pulled a hockey Houdini. You know, just casually sliding into the net for the score.
Talk about a statement goal. That throws the other team off balance right away, you know.
100%.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just a fluke. You have to have some serious awareness to pull that off. To even know where the puck is, where the net is, in that position.
Absolutely. Composure under pressure, right?
Total composure. Later in that game, things got even crazier. There was this huge pileup, like 3 players from each team just collided.
Ooh, sounds intense. Did anyone get hurt?
Thankfully, no, everyone was okay.
Yeah.
But it was a sign of things to come. I mean, the whole game was back and forth, really physical.
I bet. Those kinds of plays can really amp up the intensity.
Yeah, it's like they'd flipped a switch. Red's Kevin Bartle tied it up with a beautiful shot, top shelf, nowhere for the goalie to go.
Nice.
But then Blues goalie, Andy Anderson, he was a wall. Just incredible saves, one after another. He totally shut Red down.
It's almost as important as scoring, right? That goalie can make or break a game.
For sure. Anderson, he was anticipating the play, cutting off angles, like he could read minds.
I love watching a goalie who's really in the zone. It's like they become this unbreakable force.
Totally.
Yeah.
But Red didn't back down. They kept pushing. Amanda Bartle took a pass from Matt Yaglo and put Red in the lead. Then later in the second, Kevin Bartle scored again off a rebound. Going into the third, it seemed like they were unstoppable.
Oh, wow. So they were up by 2 going into the third.
Yeah, that they had all the momentum. You'd think they had it in the bag. But that's hockey for you, right? Blue never let that early goal get to them. They just kept chipping away, battling for every inch.
Resilience. It's what separates the good teams from the great ones. They don't let setbacks define them.
Exactly. And get this, Blue gets a penalty. 2 minutes left in the game.
Oh, no.
I know, right? You think it's over, but then, out of nowhere, they score shorthanded.
No way.
Yeah, it was unreal. Mitchell Manning capitalized on a rebound from a Nick Finocchiaro shot, just snuck it past the goalie.
That's incredible. Shorthanded goals are so rare. It takes guts and strategy to pull that off.
Right. It was like they flipped the script. And to add insult to injury, Blues' Greg Henry scores an empty netter in the last few seconds.
Ouch.
Yeah, final score 5-3 Blue. Both goalies, Anderson for Blue and Josh Rangel for Red, saw a ton of action that game.
It must feel like a firing squad out there. Gotta hand it to the goalies. That's a tough job.
Oh, yeah. They kept their teams in it to the very end. But it really makes you think about that early goal. You know, does scoring in the first minute give a team that mental edge, that confidence to pull through?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Okay, so we saw Blue pull off an amazing comeback. But get this, Game 2, Yellow versus Green, Yellow's Mike Lagamba scores in the first 30 seconds.
No way. Another one.
I know, right? It's like these teams are reading from the same playbook. First minute, boom, goal.
You really have to wonder if coaches are emphasizing those early attacks, you know, trying to get their team in the driver's seat right from the start.
It's a bold strategy, that's for sure. Speaking of bold, this game had one of the craziest plays I've ever seen. Chris Fowler, he loses his stick mid-play.
Oh, that's never good.
But wait, there's more. He catches it, like out of thin air, keeps skating, and then assists on a goal.
Whoa, hold on. He caught his own stick mid-play.
Yeah, you have to see it to believe it. It was like watching a hockey Jedi master or something.
That's incredible. Talk about quick thinking and hand-eye coordination. I mean, most players would just scramble for a new stick.
I know, right? It was a total game changer. And then we had John Duarte scoring his first ever goal.
That's always a special moment.
The pure joy on his face, it was contagious.
Those are the moments you remember, right? The milestones that make it all worthwhile.
Absolutely. And the scoring didn't stop there. Fowler ended up with a hat trick.
Wow, so he was on fire.
Oh, yeah. His shot placement was unbelievable. He was finding those tiny gaps in the net like it was nothing.
Sounds like he was in the zone. You know, when everything just clicks and the puck seems to find its way in no matter what.
He was like he was playing with a cheat code or something. But Yellow wasn't done yet. David Byther also got in on the action with the goal. And then Lagamba added another one with his slick backhand move.
So they were racking up the points. Green must have been feeling the pressure.
They were. But they didn't back down. They kept fighting. Nathan Henry, Mark Braun, and Justin Clark each scored for Green. But it wasn't enough.
Yeah, when a team gets that kind of offensive momentum, it's hard to stop.
Totally. Final score 8-3 yellow. Their goalie, Aaron Henry, saw a lot of shots but kept his cool. Green's goalie, Scott McNitt. Oh,
Yeah, it happens to the best of them.
for sure. But again, it makes you think, right? Does that early goal really give a team a psychological boost? Does it affect how they play for the rest of the game?
It's a question we'll keep exploring. We've seen it in both games so far, so there's definitely something to it.
It's like we're seeing a pattern here, right? These
Okay.
early goals, they're not just flukes.
No, definitely not. I think it's safe to say there's a psychological component at play here.
Yeah. It's like that early goal sets the tone, like a message to the other team.
Exactly. It says we're here to play and we mean business. And it can put the other team on their heels right from the start.
Right. They're already playing catch up mentally and emotionally.
And that can lead to mistakes, rushed decisions, you
Yeah.
know? It can throw off their whole game plan.
Makes you wonder if coaches are factoring this in. Like, are they telling their players, attack, attack, attack right off the bat?
I wouldn't be surprised. If I were a coach, I'd certainly be thinking about how to exploit this early goal advantage.
Right. It's like a secret weapon. But then the team that scores early, they can't let up, right?
Oh, absolutely not. That's the danger, isn't it? Getting complacent, thinking you've got it in the bag.
Yeah, because that's when the other team can sneak up on you, capitalize on a mistake, gain some momentum, and suddenly the tables are turned.
Hockey's a game of momentum swings, for sure. And those early goals, they can set those swings in motion.
So much strategy involved. It's like a chess match on ice.
That's a great way to put it. You have to think several moves ahead, anticipate your opponent's reactions, and be ready to adjust your game plan on the fly.
And I think these early goals add another layer to that, right?
Yeah.
Do you risk everything for that early lead, or do you play it safe and risk falling behind mentally?
It's a tough call. I'd say it depends on the team, their strengths, their opponent, the whole situation.
Yeah, so many factors to consider.
Yeah.
It's what makes hockey so exciting to watch, right? You never know what's going to happen.
Exactly. And these HTFL games are a perfect example of that. Every match is full of surprises, incredible plays, and these fascinating psychological battles playing out on the ice.
It's been a blast breaking down these games with you, really getting into the nitty-gritty of the strategies and the psychology behind each play.
Likewise. And I hope everyone listening has gained a new appreciation for the complexities of this amazing sport.
Absolutely. Don't forget to check out the HTFL YouTube channel.
Yeah.
The website is thehtfl.net.
All the action.
And of course, huge thanks to our sponsors. Silly Boys Hockey Club. Their website is www.sillyboys.com.
The best.
Super Puck at www.superpuck.net.
I love those guys.
Advanced Career Institute. Go to www.advanced.edu for more information.
Awesome.
And Fowler Productions Video Services. Their YouTube channel is www.youtube.com/HTFL Hockey.
This has been Riley Bardown.
And Ollie Pilsinen. Until next time, keep your stick on the ice and your head in the game.